There's Aunt Susie and baby
Making
Josie.
Bill to be our running mate.
Oh,
Grandma Susie.
He
hey, I
can't be
thought,
elected president, but he could.
Both.
hey, I thought of that too, Brad. She could have him vice president.
Could he? But is that legal? Because if
Josie.
something would happen to her, then he would become president. And is that illegal? Like after you serve 2 terms
You
as
can't be
president,
elected again, but I don't think it's
can you
anything.
become by chance?
I don't. Seems like they're. I don't know.
I think that's part of the clause. I think
think
you
so, too.
can't
They
put
can't be
yourself in a
president.
position where you could be it.
Grandmother, do you have any wise words?
Otherwise, you get Hillary elected and then have her
Oh,
assassinated.
let me
That's very
see.
good. I mean, at least
Today's
you can do it
Saturday. It's 4:30 p.m. And I got a house full of company, and I don't know what I'm going to feed them for supper.
Well, that's a sad story.
That is sad.
What if we had a real rich chocolate cake? What would that be?
Oh, Lord, have mercy. And what if we had a pot of chili soup?
What if?
I think we do.
Lemon pie? Cookies?
Curtis eat cookies.
Curtis eat all the cookies? Did he eat all the cookies?
Oh yeah.
Grandpa, do you got any wise words?
Save your life.
What for?
He spent like that.
I did.
What did he say?
Save your money.
And while I went to get me a piece,
Save your money, put it up and forget where you put it.
he says, "What's the
That's your words of mouth.
Huh?
That's your words of mouth.
You could change your pants and you think,
Well, he didn't, sis.
Save your
you put
picture.
on a coat that you have.
What do you have to turn it for? Get me all in?
Oh, I'm just taking a view.
You never know. Oh, you should try to hitchhike because there wasn't nobody moving.
Why was he in Marshall with 10 inches of
Somebody
snow?
picked
He
him
was getting home
up
from-
there,
walking
and they
home
said,
from-
"Well, we'll take you to Marshall. That's closer." But that's all the farther they were going.
Hitchhiking from Charleston to Robinson.
Just like Laura and I hitchhike every weekend to come home too.
Was this back when he was in college?
Sounds you're supposed to shut the door and go
She's
outside.
different when it's just me and her sometimes, though. She has an attitude.
Oh, now come on.
It's like, nah, nah,
right there.
She's probably swearing and
Best
saying,
friends.
get me up.
We are
Get
best
me
friends.
up.
Yeah. We
always
weren't when you.
been.
Yeah, we weren't when you were little. A lot of times.
Basically, from birth to age 18, we weren't. But
Seems like sis probably misbehaved with mom, too.
Well, this sis will tell you that psychologically you're doing the right thing, because if you don't attend to them, that's the ones that become the kids with the flat affect,
and
you know, can't form attachments and stuff like that.
There's a
This
difference
is the one
between
that
not
tells you,
paying
let her
attention.
swallow a little, it won't hurt her. And if that don't work, blister her little butt.
she's too young.
At the wonder you have a butt,
Dorothy
mom.
Inboden.
I think it's more when you know you basically met all their needs,
Right.
and they're,
And they're still
still.
crying.
And sometimes
Just
they
let
just
'em.
have to.
I've let her. I mean, that's why I've let her scream a few times, and when I come back, and she's just like, you know, I'm fine. She
Just love her to pieces.
I
She'll be
carried
all right.
Laura for first 4 years of her life, I think. Packed her on my hip. You know, she's afraid of the sweeper.
Well,
Afraid
she
of the
heard it 3
mixer.
times that 4 years.
Yeah, she didn't hear it when you were running it, that's for sure.
she what?
Dad said, well, she did hear it 3 times that first 4 years of
Yeah.
her life. Yeah, no.
Tell about how sis decided it was, or how you decided it's time to wean.
Well, I told Sis that Mom was going to die if she didn't get some sleep, because she hadn't slept for 2 years. You know, she was almost 2, like 21 or 23 months old. And I said, Mommy's got to get some sleep, Sis, and we're not going to nurse anymore. You can drink your milk out of a cup.
Therapy at a way too young age.
You know. And I said that milk don't taste. I was taking antibiotics because I had an infection. I said the milk will taste bad. And finally, I gave in, and she was just in a sweat from bawling and had milk run down her mouth. Said, that milk don't taste bad, Mom.
I thought she punched you in the boob and said, this one ain't got anything in it.
That ain't nothing in that, Mom.
Sis, I didn't know you was such a little turd.
When I finally decided just to give it up, I said, now, Sissy, there's your little cup of milk, and we're going to sit it on the bed, and when you get ready to drink some milk in the night, you can drink it out of your cup. And so she got up and she said, I want a nurse. And I said, I want milk. or whatever she said. I don't even remember. And I said, now here's your little cup of milk. Remember we talked about this? She said, I don't want that. Turned around and turned over, went back to sleep and slept all night. She'd only slept through the night 2 times in 2 years before that. And I'm thinking, okay, who's the stupid person? It's not Sis, it was me. So that
Just
was
see
that.
what you grew up to be, Sis.
So sweet.
So sweet.
Got that nurture food.
I was good. I was a good
You
kid.
were good. Just give you a bottle in your dasu and you're good till we took it away from you.
That's basically all I need to get me through college.
Yeah, your dasu and
That's in the bottle.
You guys have the same camera?
I don't think quite. Is yours the little recordable discs?
No, mine's the tape.
Theirs is.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Love you, Grandma.
Are you going over to Daniel's?
Oh,
It was good
maybe.
to see ya.
You and that one married.
I'd like to see it, but I just took my
We
shoes off.
try not to. We
What's
try
that?
not to.
Hey, y'all's in the woods.
Really?
Well, if you're gonna, what do you think about this?
Even after what preacher pulled?
Did you want to go see the house or?
Hey, he
I'll
was
leave you
on
over
radio.
to the house.
Do you want to go see it, Mom?
Well, you got your coat on.
You
for
can
me.
go with the
Still
kids
on
and I'll
there?
go another
If you've got
time.
your shoes on, you might as well go, because I just took my shoes. It take me 10 minutes to get my shoes back on. I'll stay here with them.
Yeah.
Are you leaving?
They said,
Yeah, I forgot my tea. I came back and got my tea.
You didn't, don't let Mary loose now.
See you guys.
See ya.
Behave yourself, Brad.
Oh, I will. Holler if you need me.
Why don't you drive in your car and I'll go with you, and then we'll run by Dan's and let me take that test. It'll take me 15 minutes and then we'll come back.
Okay.
Will that be all right?
Yeah, and then we could ride with you. Curtis and I could, because we rode with Dan and Jess, and then
Okay.
Dan and Jess could maybe just stay
There.
at their house if you
Okay.
wanted, because she's got to go out to our house and take an online quiz. I mean, you can go out to Mom and Dad's, it's no big
Then
deal.
I went
But
home.
if you get
Yeah,
home and
Dan
decide,
went home. He
you know, like if you get home and decide, it'll be easier for her.
gives some shot to the baby.
I just put on weight. She just put on weight.
She likes to wake up, but she's not going to. I mean, she's stretched out. That girl's got an extra chin under here.
Yes, she does.
And no neck.
No neck.
No neck.
Well, she's really sucking them in there, ain't she?
Mm-hmm. She is.
Oh.
Peeks her eyes open.
She's
She's
a
a
faker.
faker.
Mm-hmm. She opened her eyes. Just thinking about it.
Yes, she is.
You little turd. You little turd.
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa, she'd be a pretty good nap partner and just sit there in the chair.
Huh?
That's what you need. Get your little nap partner like her to sit there
Look
in
at
the
her.
chair.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. She's like, I like to sleep.
Well, then she puckers up, and then she smiles. She'll see you're a mess. Well, I didn't really mean that. I didn't really mean that. Oh.
Say bye-bye.
Say bye. We gotta get her in a car seat.
There you is, Mom.
All right.
Oh, say.
Oh, goodness. Goodness.
Mwah.
What's the matter with you, Mama? So going back in the house, I didn't
Smokey.
recognize who it was. Probably somebody just drunk, you know, going down from the tavern.
You smell?
No, I wasn't even, you know, I was just out in front of our house. But as soon as I saw somebody coming that I didn't recognize, we just beat her back for the house. And I thought, well, we're not going to walk, you know.
That's the way I used to do when I was waiting on Edna to pick me up. Sometimes we went in early, you know, 2 o'clock, and I'd see somebody coming by, and I'd slip back in the porch, because I didn't know who they were, and I still don't, but I didn't want anybody to grab me when I was out there, because Dad was usually...
And probably nobody would bother you right there in Clay City anyway, you know, or
I bet they
here.
would.
I wouldn't think anybody'd stab anybody in Marshall either,
But they may have done that miles away and just found a dumpster to dump him in.
Oh.
But that's pretty close to
Especially
home.
if nobody knew him in Marshall. You know, if they couldn't identify him, nobody, you know, and of course that's right there by the interstate.
I think he was near a hotel, wasn't he? That dumpster was near a hotel.
I don't know if it was a hotel or, I don't know.
Well, I was thinking it was rooming house or something that
Over there, so you can.
Smokey, behave. Can you do that? Hmm? Oh, I hear you.
Anyway, Harold looked awful sad.
Yeah.
I asked him if he'd be okay by himself, and he said, "Oh yeah."
Is his daughter?
They're both.
Here I am on the train.